Didi's back, and in the middle of a purple patch. First, to the unbelievers, I present you the possibilities and true potential of playing your own game off the appropriate tees. If you have any doubts and your knee-jerk reaction is to deny this is possible, I can FedEx you a little mirror and you can spend some time looking deeply into it to find what holds you back from becoming the player you were meant to be. We played Burapha Golf Course in a Hooters Golf Series event. This course is a couple of hours from Bangkok and they have 4 different nines. We played the more interesting C and D nines. If you've seen Didi before, you know he's an idgaf golfer. Nothing phases him. He plays what he knows and he knows his game intimately. Didi's biggest advantage is that he has a solid tee ball and brilliant fairway woods. Couple that with his usually great short game inside 70 yards and it's a recipe for taking your money on the 18th.
Fairway and fade.
Against the wind. Oh, too much.
Bunkerish.
I think over budget.
I've heard a lot of players on the course say to me, I hate bogeying par 5s. And this is a thought that can really hurt your game. I don't like bogeying them either, players. But that's the number of strokes it took to get the ball in the hole. You have a lot more holes where you can get it in the hole in fewer strokes. Focus on those, shot by shot.
Yes, man, great shot.
Didi knows if he gets it up to the green, he can chip and putt for the 4. At worst, he's going to make a 5, and that's okay because he has 9 shots to lose since he's a 9 handicap, and this is the stroke index 4 anyway. Only people with a handicap between 0 and 3 don't get shots here. Here's the true way of the player. Hit the club that avoids the problems with a good strike and then get the next one on or around the green.
Get there. Get up. Oh, great touch, man.
Misreads happen, players, and Didi will use that to trust his instincts on future holes instead of beating himself up for what seems like a silly 5. There are no words needed for what you are about to witness over the next few holes other than to tell you anytime you go on a streak, it's merely an indication of what you have the potential to do over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
What a man. Oh, what a drive. That's what you needed. One singer. For your charm.
Wrong club. 8, not 7, 8. 137.
Good shot.
Thank you.
What a player.
Well done.
Scheiße, 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 not in the hole.
Great shot.
Thank you very much.
Oh, nearly. Oh man.
Ah.
Sandish.
What about? You'll often see Didi commenting on his videos or in the Facebook group saying things like, fight like a lion. He fights for every shot. He understands the idea of long-term thinking and preventing waste. There's always a chance at par, right to the death. This is a player in his prime.
To the tree, to the right tree, and I tried to hit them, and then I was close, and then he kicked on the right side, so it was good.
What did you hit?
Tree wood,
220 to the trees.
220 to the trees, and he's just in front of the trees now.
Okay, good shot. Nearly in. What a shot, what a player. Again. Okay. No, it's still on the ground.
Get up. Yeah.
What a man.
Not too bad,
Not bad.
not too bad.
That's his third missed short putt. I hardly ever see him missing these short ones, and yes, he could easily be 2 or 3 shots lower at this point. But then again, players, we underestimate how much lower he could be. If Didi had made the first short one, and then the second, perhaps his whole game would have changed, and he could even be 5 shots deeper. The multiplier effect of short game confidence is not realized by most people until it happens to them when they start draining everything and the rest of their game lifts another level. Start at the hole and move backwards. You can see short putts are crucial. Then, 2-putting from further away is essential. Chipping and bunkers are paramount. Wedge shots need to be accurate. Then, we can talk about the tee shots next, because you must hit fairways into positions that will leave your preferred shot into the green. Then we can worry about positioning the ball for an easy putt or an easy up and down on and around the greens. This is the basic way of the player, and I don't care how you look when you do it. If you can get the ball in the fairway, near the green, chip it, and putt it in the hole, always trying for the fewest shots, you have it made in the shade.
War fast gerade eigentlich, ne? Nee, links hätte müssen. Den?
Looks high.
Too much open.
Come on. Come on. Hello. Hello, man. Birdie time, baby. Oh ho! Hey, that was good, huh?
Too much.
Go straight through. Go. Oh, what a shot. What a...
On long par 4s like this, over 450 yards, pretty much all amateurs are okay to treat it like a par 5. It's the stroke index 1 hole, and only scratch handicappers don't get a stroke here. We can set it up to a distance we love for the 3rd shot, and put it close to the pin for a chance at a 4, but smile widely when we make a solid 5. Unless you're trying to break 80, like Didi is on his final putt. Didi so intimately knows his game that if he takes his glove off, he takes 5 yards off the shot. I'm not kidding. This is a man who knows himself. As always with Didi's videos, there are some bouse level learnings to take away. 1. Your previous shot is done. Find the best way to play the current shot. 2. You are only as good as your emotions. Keep the emotions short-lived and think longer term than just the current situation in terms of your emotions. 3. Have fun and have a purpose. Didi plays to have fun, talk shiza, and see how low he can go using his game. 4. Play your game, not what others expect, and not what the PGA Tour shows you. 5. Get the short game in a delightful place. 6. If you're not a big hitter, get that fairway finder working and practice your balls off the fairway woods and hybrids for approaches within range. 7. Fight for every shot. Giving up is not in your vocabulary. 8. Clear your left side like Fred Astaire. 9. Know your game so intimately that you know your carry distance on every single club, as well as playing within your limitations with total ease and comfort in your own skin. 10. Quit whining about stuff. Be the IDGAF golfer.